Please will we rise for the national anthem. We shall recite the national anthem after the count of one. Our own dear native land, Lord, triumphant tongues may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians all are proud to serve our sovereign motherland. Federal commissioners from all the states of the Federation, the secretary to this commission, the chief of staff, all our directors here present, the management team of the Public Complaints Commission, our respective supporting staff. I welcome you to the headquarters of Public Complaints Commission, PCC in Abuja, for yet another call to duty with respect to our respective responsibilities shouldered upon us by our nation. Indeed, I'm very, very grateful seeing all of you this morning looking so healthy. Honestly, I'm delighted. As you are aware, we have agreed that at the end of every quarter, there is need for us to sit and browse through our respective responsibilities, what we have achieved so far. Looking at when we came, how we met the situation, where we are presently, and where we are heading to. And I'm very happy today we are all here to do justice to our pledge. We have a robust program, and that is why we decided to send the entire program online to each and every one of you. If you remember the last plenary, we agreed that all of you will be given, will have an official email for PCC, and all such documents were sent to the official email and the respective personal email you left during the last meeting. So for those of you who were able to access it, that's a good one. Otherwise, if there is any problem you could not access your own in either of the two emails, please communicate with the Secretariat after our meeting so that they can see what the problem is. The last quarter has been really very, very challenging for us at the headquarters. Very, very challenging. We have had sleepless nights and unrestful days, to say that. You are sure, or you are aware that it is at the first quarter that struggle for survival regarding budget surfaces. And in the last 4 months since December, or let me say since, in fact, since after our last plenary, it has been struggle for us regarding the budget, the budgetary allocation for this, our commission. The previous years have been very, very challenging regarding finances. And you are also aware of the burden that is on the government with regards to our staff, our remunerations, issue of arrears of various types, changing of cadre with regards to salary structure to CONLES, promotion arrears, transfer fees arrears, and so on and so forth. 28 days, some have not gotten their own in the last 2-3 years after their transfer from one place to another. All these are part of the entitlements that have emerged to be a very, very large sum, which all of you are aware we have discussed with the burden of over 6 billion naira. Also to remind you, there is none of you from all the programs I have been noticing in our platform. Honestly, in your absence, there is no senior citizen I go before him that I don't mention how you people use your personal money to encourage the activities of PCC in your respective states. That is to the highest echelon, Mr. President, up to the Senate President, Speaker. There's nobody that I have met without informing him how you people use, because it is very clear. It is not an issue of politics. It is an issue of practicability. In the platform, why I stopped commenting is you people have overwhelmed me. Honestly, and it will not be good if I comment on this one. The next 1 minute, I see another one, I don't comment. And I don't have that time, that is the truth. So I said it's better at the end of quarter report, let me use this opportunity to say a big thank you. Honestly, we are delighted with what you are doing. And let us use this moment to give a very, very round applause to each other, please. Once we are able to scale through, then it means every other nook and corner of the state will benefit. On this note, I'm happy to inform you, even though that all of you are aware already, that the National Assembly has done us so marvelously well by considering an increase to our budget, and Mr. President has approved and ascended to that. The handicap we have right now is to assess the money. So we still count on your respective prayers to see that we have succeeded. We were able to meet with the Honorable Minister. He has given us his words, and I have also done my best to see that I have connected so many other senior citizens that are part of their schedule of duty to ensure practicability with regards to funding. And I have identified our handicap for the Commission. So many of you have different projects in your respective states. Apart from your state office headquarters, we are intending to expand to local governments, the 774 local governments. So we are hoping that whatever portion of the money we are able to get, my priority number one is my staff areas. Priority number two is my commissioners' vehicles. Then priority number three is what we regard as an emergency issue, including our 50th Ombudsman anniversary, the Nigerian 50 years of existence of PCC, which is coming up in October 16th, if I'm not mistaken, this year. So these are the priority. As you are aware, there are so many of the state offices we have that the commissioners cannot even stay in their respective offices. All such commissioners have sent the pictures, they have sent their requests, and I'm sure in this year's budget, they are part of what we have written.
Okay, in case you're wondering what's happening here is the preliminary, of course, gathering of the commissioners at the Public Complaints Commission with the Chief Commissioner just talking about the workings and how to move the commission forward. We're with the Abia State Commissioner now. May we have your name, sir?
Honorable Madukwe Ukebu.
Okay, and since you got here, how do you think the preliminary has been going?
So far, so good. It's a work in progress, as usual. And this is our first plenary for 2025, and a lot is being discussed.
Fantastic. Now, from one of those discussions that was had while I was inside, the 50th anniversary took a very serious aspect to the discussion. Tell us, what should Nigerians expect at that 50th anniversary?
Nigerians should expect the best from the Public Complaints Commission, having been established in 1975 by the then head of state, Maritala Mohammed, of a blessed memory. So what we expect is to bring the world to Nigeria to see what the Ombudsman is all about. So we are going to do a lot of preparation, and like Nigerian thing, it is going to be very stylish.
Fantastic. And of course, it's going to be bring a lot of awareness to the Public Complaints Commission. What are you looking to achieve with that?
What we intend to achieve with that is so that those who may not be aware of the functions of the Ombudsman and the Public Complaints Commission will be able to take advantage of this 50th anniversary and come and participate with us so that the job that we do can now permeate more into the grassroots, which is, redefining justice to the poor.
In your state, Abia State, what would you call the 3 most haunting challenges that you face?
Just like every Nigerian, the financial challenges, because sometimes, because of lack of finance, and funds, some areas that we should be able to go in and make sure that there is peace. We are not able to go it as promptly as possible, but all hands are on deck to be able to do that. The second challenge is lack of electricity, which we are hoping that with this budget, electricity can be able to come on board so that things can be promptly done and reports of our investigations made as quickly as, brought out as quickly as possible. So those are the things that we are looking forward to do. And then finally, mobility, because part of investigation too that anybody knows and have is the ability to move around to be able to conduct those investigations without delay. So mobility is of the essence in the job that we do.
We have so many issues which has already been captured in our program, and I wouldn't want to just talk so much, but before I put a stop to my mission right now, I would like to introduce the new secretary that the commission has in person of Hajia Aisha Aliyu.
Hajia Aisha Aliyu was born on the 8th of November of the 70s. She is from Borno State, the local government area, and she's happily married. She obtained her Bachelor's of Arts degree in Linguistics from the University of Maiduguri in 1995 and her master's in public administration from the same institution in 1998. Her career began in the commission in the year 2000 and has progressed steadily through the years. She attained her last position as Director of Investigation in the year 2024. As Secretary to the Commission, she served in 3 state offices of the Commission in Kaduna, Maiduguri, and Kano State respectively. She is professionally skilled in mediation, investigation, strategic planning, management, critical thinking, and interpersonal relations. She is the 5th female secretary to the Commission. Thank you.
So she took over from Haja Salama to my mama. And Haja, we wish you a successful tenure. And we pray that your wealth of experience will do justice to your current position, not only to PCC, but to the entire nation. On this note, let me once again welcome each and every one of you, and I hope that we have successful deliberations.
Okay, right now it's, believe me, it's a pleasure to be in the company of this particular commissioner, because I know we get a lot of stories and a lot of reports from his own side, that's Benue State. Thank you, sir, for all of the reports we get from Benue State.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. So tell us, sir, what's your impression about the preliminary so far?
Basically, the preliminary have been very enriching. You know, we've tackled a whole lot of things, and I can see the commission moving, improving on where we were.
What do you think the awareness level of the commission in the eyes of the public is now compared to when you first came on board?
Without discrediting those that were there, I want to say that PCC today, under the present leadership, is now a household name. If nothing else, I can talk for my state. People did not know the mandate of the commission. But as of today, you see people coming to PCC, all our different state offices, to lay down their complaints and get justice for free.
Fantastic. And what do you hope to achieve at the end of your tenure with all of this?
I want to take PCC to where it belongs. We are the mother body of where people should come and get free services, free justice. And I want to ensure by the time I leave Benue State, they will know that yes, PCC, it's here.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. The program continues. We're still going to be, of course, talking with the commissioners and the House, impressions about the preliminary and you know, what they expect to get out of it. And if you notice, really, the 50th anniversary has been a very pivotal discussion in today's preliminary with all of them. That's the Chief Commissioner of the Public Complaints Commission and the commissioners harboring on the fact that the 50th anniversary is going to be a one-in-town event. We're looking forward to it. As you know, PCC is about to be 50 years old in a few months, and all the activities, you know, I mean, just been planned towards that day. Aside, of course, from the 50th anniversary, we've also had discussions about welfare of staff. We've had discussions about so many other things. We'll be talking to the other commissioners, their impressions so far. The program continues. My name is Lola Oduba. Don't go nowhere.
Honestly speaking, we have the Chief Commissioner had briefed the members of the commission. Some of the observations he made and in preparation for the 50th anniversary. We have discussed at length. We just came out for break now, and we are coming back for the continued discussion.
Tell us, what should Nigerians expect for the 50th anniversary?
Nigerians should expect so many things for the anniversary, expectation. Many people are coming outside the country, from different countries of this world, and inshallah, by God's grace, you will see the wonders when they come to our country.
How do you think this will bring a different level of awareness to the PCC?
Like we discussed, we have started discussing now. We are going to come out with different ideas, reaching out to people through media, different programs, so many things. By God's grace, people will be seeing the difference.
So Nigerians should expect a lot from the 50th anniversary.
Inshallah.
Okay, and then tell us, sir, what are the major challenges that so far you're experiencing in Sokoto State? That's the PCC.
And this is because Sokoto State PCC is we have a very good relationship with the state government and with the people. And any problem they brought to us, we sit down, analyze it. Some of the issues that we resolve with each and every month, we sit down and we go through our records, complaints that we receive. We reach out to the people concerned, like last one we did is concerned with the people's salary, and we sorted out with them, and we don't have any issues at today.
Fantastic. So Sokoto State PCC is going on beautifully well. Fantastic. Thank you very much, sir. We've just been speaking with the Sokoto State Commissioner, Malam Galadanchi, on, of course, the activities in Sokoto State and what people should expect from the Commission. That's the 50th anniversary and, of course, the coming months. The program continues. We're still talking with the commissioners. Don't go nowhere. Ombudsman's Radio is here to cover this program live and direct for you. Thank you very much, sir, for coming on the show.
Thank you very much.
Honorable Morakiyo.
Akinleye,
Yes, sir.
from Ogun State
Yes.
of Nigeria, the gateway to Nigeria.
You have done so much in recent past. What are the recent achievements that you've had basically in your state?
Well, to God be the glory. The work is ongoing, and the need to ensure that the spirit of Ombudsman, Public Complaints Commission in Ogun State is well entrenched in the psyche of our people by going to the various stakeholders, be it government, establishment at the state, federal, and the local government tiers of the level of the government, and other private individuals, for them to know that there is one federal government body that is there for the downtrodden, for the less privileged, in terms of those who are unable to procure the legal services in order to fight their costs.
Tell us now, at the preliminary today, we had a lot of focus on the 50th anniversary. What should Nigerians expect?
Definitely, like I mentioned at the plenary, that this particular program, 50th anniversary of Public Complaints Commission in Nigeria, is and a great opportunity for the PCC to rewrite their present position where we met it. And like I mentioned that particularly for the notables in my state, I've mentioned it to them because many of those who partake in the establishment are from my state. Apart from General Yakubu Gowon, I have many of them that I've mentioned, and they are expecting that the program, the celebration, will surely involve them. And definitely, we are to use that program, that event, the celebration, to let the world know that PCC, that is the Public Complaints Commission in Nigeria, has come back to stay, has come back to power, has come back to, deliveries.
Taking its rightful place in the scheme of things, you would say. Okay, what are you hoping to take away from this preliminary session?
There are laws that are still on the agenda there. If implemented, Public Complaints Commission in Nigeria will never be the same. The staff welfare is here, very, very germane. The conditions, but even this opportunity you are given, the Ombudsman Radio's issue is there. And I know that when I deliver that report, you will surely, know that the radio, Ombudsman Radio, is one of our favorites in that report.
Okay, now we're going to be speaking with the Akwa Ibom Commissioner of the PCC, Honorable Uwa, and he's going to be telling us, of course, the impressions so far about the preliminary that is ongoing at the Public Complaints Commission headquarters, where all the commissioners, including the Chief Commissioner, are here presently. Tell us, sir, how has the deliberation been going for you?
Okay, I'll say it's been okay so far. We've just finished the first session. Today is the first day. We're supposed to be here for 2 days. We've just finished the first session with all the staff here in the headquarters, the directors, and we had a break for lunch. We're going in again for executive session, just the commissioners. But so far, I judge it perfect for now. We're good.
Okay, sir, at the end of all of this, what are you hoping to achieve with the preliminary? What will make you happy going back to Akwa Ibom State?
In general, I would say so far so good. The chief commissioner, he has done a wonderful job. His leadership so far, we give him kudos, and we actually believe that by the end of every deliberation that we're going to have here, whatever is the strategy that we're going to resolve to have is really going to take the commission forward in each of our states, and of course the headquarters here is led us completely well, and we believe that we're going to go somewhere perfect even before we get to our 50th anniversary. We're really going to stand out in whatever thing that we're going to do as a commission.
How is Akwa Ibom State doing?
Akwa Ibom,
the PCC Akwa Ibom.
Yeah, Akwa Ibom office is perfect. My staff, my director, and the rest of my staff, they're in high spirit. They're very happy with what is happening with PCC, and they're really hoping that we're going to keep the trend running the way it is, and everything, believing in God, everything is going to be perfect at the end of the day.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, we thank God for this opportunity that God has given us to come for this plenary session in order to actually evaluate what we have done since we assumed office in October last year. And I think really we have every cause to thank God for what is happening, especially our Chief Commissioner, because his administration has been an inclusive one. He has really supported all the commissioners and all the states to be able to ensure that the PCC succeeds, to be able to achieve our core mandates. And that is why we are here, because we've been briefed on because there were certain deliverables we arrived at in our last session, and those deliverables we agreed to pursue and conclude within. At least we've been able to see what has been done, and we are really happy that a lot has been done, and there is really hope for PCC in Nigeria.
Looking back, sir, what do you think has been your greatest achievement since you assumed office?
Yes, my greatest achievement is encouragement of staff. Because if you are not working with a happy staff and encourage staff, definitely you will not achieve much. And that was the first thing our commissioner gave to us as a mandate, to ensure that our workers are happy and that they are coming to work. And really we have been able to do that.
Yes, and I realize also that the Chief Commissioner mentioned the fact that the public service rules that you need to come to work, that anyone who is not at work is issued dismissal when, of course, when the cases are investigated. What is your view about that?
Yes, that is the civil service rule. There is nobody that is permitted to abstain himself or herself from work without cogent permission from the authorities. So anybody that absents himself, no matter who your reason is, without permission, even if it is an emergency, there's a way you can communicate the authorities to see this is why you cannot be in office. Even in my own state, as I assumed office, that was the first thing I communicated to my staff, that you have to take your job very seriously. And where there are reasons why you cannot be in office, we must know. Because we have to be sure that we know where our staff is at any point in time. And I think really that is what the Commission has really emphasized so much today, that our staff must be able to come to work. Because they say he who much is given, much is expected. As we are ensuring that our workers are happy, by making sure that all their entitlements are paid, then the only way they will reciprocate is to ensure that they come to, and not just coming to work, that you do the work so that we'll be able to achieve the mandate of the Commission.
Fantastic. At the end of your tenure, what do you hope to achieve, sir?
Yes, at the end of my tenure, I hope to leave the Commission better than I met it.
We're now with the Commissioner for Ekiti State. May we have your name, sir?
Yes, thank you very much. My name is Prince Akintade Olayisade.
Representing on Ekiti State. Tell us, sir, what has been your greatest achievement so far since you assumed office?
Oh yeah, we thank God for mercy and grace. We were able to settle the land dispute that government took from the 355 farmers in Ekiti State. without paying them. We intensified efforts, and by the special grace of God, it yielded results. And 70% of the money has been paid now. I think that's one of the greatest achievements, if not the greatest achievement so far. From 355 farmers in the state, without paying them. You know, by Land Use Act decree, government owns the land, but the farmers are supposed to be paid for the economic trees in their land and some compensation. But they didn't pay for them. They paid, those people. But when we intervened, we were able to convince government, and by the special grace of God, now government has paid 70% of the fund they're supposed to receive.
Fantastic.
And we are still working on the remaining 30%.
What is your relationship with the state government in your state?
Oh, it's like my brother. I've known him ages ago, but we are having a good relationship.
So when you were inside, you mentioned the Ombudsman's Radio being one of the topics and one of the things that should be looked into, especially at the 50th anniversary. What informed this?
Oh, yes, I know that we need to be heard. We need to be heard in all ramifications, most especially at the federal territory. And they have been on this Ombudsman Radio for a while. I think that we need to look at it in making sure that if we want to celebrate 50 years anniversary, we must celebrate the opening of this Ombudsman Radio. That's what I think.
Thank you so much, sir, for coming on the program. We appreciate your interest and your love for the commission, and we wish you more success as you go on in the job.
Thank you very much, my sister, for working.
The Cross River State Commissioner, Honorable Dr. Owa. Tell us, sir, good to have you on the program.
You're welcome.
What has been your impression so far about the plenary?
Well, it's wonderful. It's a routine of the commission that will have to meet to deliberate on how the commission will be pushed forward, especially that our budget has just been approved. So we'll have to meet to see how we can implement it to the letter as proposed.
So at the end of this preliminary, what are you hoping to achieve going back to your state, Cross River?
A lot to be achieved because all what is being proposed for my state has to be implemented. And as we go, we implement it according to the policy statement or direction of the budget. So we'll benefit a lot and will help us to push the ombudsman work in Cross River State to the hinterland. Yes.
How is the ombudsman, that's the PCC, doing in Cross River State?
Oh, lovely. I can say effortlessly that Cross River Ombudsman is most hardworking. Under 6 months, I have 1,344 cases, and 72 have been resolved in public, while 34 have been resolved in private. Is that not wonderful?
It is wonderful.
It is wonderful.
So tell us, in all of these cases that you have had resolved, which were the most prominent, especially the one that stands out to you the most?
Oh, okay. There are many. I wouldn't say anyone stands out the most, but I will talk about the one that touches the government of Cross River State. Ordinarily people will expect that since the governor nominates, you cannot. No. I am an ombudsman. I have been detached from that bias of partisanship. So government of Cross River State was involved in one of the cases. We investigated and recommended they acted. Another case will be the case of the Teachers Continuous Training Institute, still a Cross River State concern. We investigated them, and they alluded to the fact that our investigation was right, and we recommended to the state government, which of course they implemented. So far, yes.
So what's your relationship with the government of Cross River State?
It's my state. I come from there. I live there. I work there. The party, I'm a founding member. So naturally, I have a lineage with the government of Cross River State. I do.
So has he helped your job? Has he made your job easier?
So far, yes, because it does not interfere. It doesn't interfere at all. Each time I come in contact with him, he simply hails me. Take it easy. Yes.
Okay. Now you are the chief commissioners of course, the public complaints headquarters. What are you hoping to achieve at the end of this plenary?
At the plenary, like I said earlier, at the end of the plenary, all what is being discussed, we have to ensure that it has to be implemented at the state level. Yes.
And the 50th anniversary, any words on that?
Of course, there's no how we will not celebrate. Like I mentioned earlier, it has to be thoroughly planned because 50 years is not a joke. Golden is a mark that is unprecedented in anybody's life. So I believe that with the planning, we are going to land properly and the world will hear us.
My name is Chima Bombs. I'm the Honorable Commissioner for Rivers State. Our problem in Rivers State, and I'm sure it's the same problem everywhere, is the lack of publicity. A lot of people, as we go about on our visitation, sensitization visitation, we find out that so many people
Do not know about it.
do not know about the PCC. So we need to saturate the airwaves with information of the PCC and what the PCC is. Yes, we need to do that. So when we go back into that room now, I will make that point, and I pray my colleagues see the need to make that point to vote out funds for publicity.
Thank you so much, sir.
I'm Honorable Austin Aigbaboa from Edo State.
Fantastic. And tell us, what has been the highlights of your since your appointments?
Well, first and foremost, I want to say I'm back home because I'm an ombudsman. I work with the commission and I retire with the commission. So my appointment was a glorious one and a golden one. So coming here again now to serve the nation and in particular Edo State, it's a thing of joy to me. Coming home to do what I did before and to repeat it again. So I'm glad to take that appointment.
Okay, now, when you were leaving, that's just before you got retired, what did you hope that you would have done in your career that you didn't do, that you think you can do now?
When immediately I joined that career as an ombudsman, injustice has been at the back of my mind. And so even while I was in service, I tried to fight injustice. Even right now, I was telling them that at our heroes, they wrote there, do not die in silence, but seek regrets against injustice. So I am out to fight injustice in all ramifications. That is what I want to do, and I'm doing it.
Fantastic. What cases have stood out for you since you became commissioner?
Oh, wonderful. There's a peculiar one against an honorable member. I will mention her name. A female honorable member at the assembly. Now, that woman took a contract. So somebody did a contract job for her. Worth 8.something million. She paid 5 million and refused to pay the remaining 3 million plus. So the case came to me. I personally took up that case. I went to the assembly, saw the speaker, told him why I came, and December 13th, that money was removed from her salary. And the complainant went home happy. And 2 months later, she got wedded. And that money went a long way in solving her problem maritally. So I'm very happy for that particular case, a peculiar one. For me to have an honorable member refunding what she said she would never refund. She was even threatening the complainant. Go to anywhere, nobody can do her anything. And she came to Public Complaints Commission and she got her 3.something million.
Fantastic. Yes. At the end of your tenure, sir, what do you hope to achieve?
Well, marvelous here, we achieve so many things. I will put smiles on people's faces. I always say, and I say it here now, that behind every fire, there's a bleeding soul. Behind every fire, there's a bleeding soul. So any fire on your table, try and attend to it. So I intend to bring smiles on people's faces. Thank you very much.
My name is Hassan Garbakatuzu. Yes.
Tell us, how is Yobe State doing? That's the PCC chapter of Yobe State.
It has been marvelously doing well. I've been taking the mandate of the commission to the grassroots level. We've been educating people about the commission, the activities of the commission. We have been able to create synergy between government and the commission, as well as mobilize the people to be aware of the commission's responsibilities and what it is to be done for them.
What has been your greatest challenge so far since you assumed office?
It has been many now. Your greatest challenge may not be out of saying that we don't have the possibly financial capacity and then the cadestical attitude of workers towards duty, but we have to improve on that with the extent of the delivery of this present chief commissioner. We are very hopeful that a lot will be achieved. Yes.
Thank you very much, sir.
My name is Badre Usman Shehu, Honorable Badre Usman Shehu from Jigawa State.
Okay, tell us what's your impression so far about the plenary that has been going on?
Yeah, it's a very good and nice one because we're about 4 months we came here, we discussed, and we start planning what to do. And we're coming back now, we are discussing on what to do. in the 2025.
Now,
Yes.
One thing that was significant in all of your discussions, of course, was the 50th anniversary. What are you hoping to achieve with that when the time comes?
We're hoping to achieve a lot because we are going to place a lot of things. We're going to show that we are capable of taking people about. So the 50th anniversary is going to be a spacious one because our lead, the chief commissioner is planning ahead of what we're going to do. So we are very grateful and we'll see what will come up about.
Fantastic. So tell us, what are your greatest challenges?
Our greatest challenge is the financial. Yes, because all the time we want to do a lot of things, but financially we are incapable of doing so. For instance, we have 5 zones in the state. Like my state is 27 local governments. We have 5 zones. These 5 zones cannot cover the whole of the state. Instead, now we are forcing and we are advising. The chief is planning to have at least 774 local government to have as office so that we can take the complaint of the people. Because the people now rely on us all the time. They rely on us, coming to us for at least their problems, and we're solving it. Yes.
So what you're saying is that there's a renewed awareness in Jigawa State.
Seriously, there is a new, PCC, there is a welcome office now. All the time you can see people coming, lodging their complaint, especially your partner females. They are coming to us to save their situation in their home and other places they engage themselves. Yes.
Thank you very much, sir. And we wish you all blessings as you continue your job.
Thank you, Radio the Ombudsman. We're happy with you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. My name is Ineye Binawari. I'm the Federal Commissioner at PCC, Bayelsa State.
Tell me, you were in the studio with us a few months back. You had just assumed office at that time. Between that inauguration that you had and you of now, what you know about the PCC, what has been your impression?
Oh, well, I'll say that the experience has been very, very, very enriching, stimulating. We've had some challenges, but I thank God that by and by we are getting better.
What are you hoping to achieve at the end of this preliminary session?
Well, I'm hoping that by the end of this session, we will be better positioned to deliver on our mandate. The agenda itself is very rich, and we have commenced deliberations already. So far, so good. Everything is going on well.
Thank you very much, and we hope to be able to do a sit-down with you anytime soon.
It will be my pleasure.
Anambra State, Honorable Emmanuel Okechukwu, tell us, sir, what are your impressions so far about the deliberations that are going on right now?
Very wonderful, very wonderful. Our Chief Commissioner, he's doing very well. He's the man we can trust anytime. He's doing a very good work. He's doing a very good work in this commission, and we pray for God to continue to guide him and give him wisdom to do more, and we know he will do more.
How is Anambra State PCC doing?
Wonderful, wonderful. We are moving just like the Chief Commissioner is doing here. We're also doing the same thing in Anambra State. Anambra State now, we are generating a lot of cases, and we are handling a lot of cases. So we are doing good.
We do hope that as time goes on, you will be able to invite the Ombudsman's Radio to come and see your progress in Anambra State.
Yes, we do. We do. Very soon.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. You've heard it all. Keep watching the Ombudsman's Radio so that the work that we do can go wide and everybody can get to know what the PCC does. The PCC is really here to serve you better. They are, of course, their justice for free. All their cases are free. They collect those things to cover for all the services they render. And it's a gathering of all the commissioners in all the states and the Honorable Chief Commissioner who have come here to discuss, of course, on how to move the commission forward, on how to serve people outside better, and of course to put smiles on people's faces. The program continues. My name remains Lola Oduba. Don't go nowhere.